Welcome. Welcome to day 16 of our 30 Sits in 30 Days workshop, Meditation for Recovery, as presented by the Wise Friends Network. And thank you for joining us for day 16. And in today's meditation, we're going to expand the heart practices here in week 3 into Appreciative-Joy practice. So we have a new practice today. This is commonly referred to as the third of the heart practices, or what are sometimes called the Brahma Viharas. And we can discuss those more another time. But for today's practice, we'll have a short appreciative joy practice as we start to appreciate gratitude for the joys and happiness that we do experience in recovery. And not just the joy and happiness we experience, but the joy and happiness we see in others. And to take time to realize that happiness and joy are not a zero sum game, that, you know, not there aren't only so many slices of the pie out there, that the joy of others and our joy can combine to a much larger um, essence. So, but yeah, today we will begin a new heart practice, appreciative joy. It'll be probably about 12 to 14 minutes in length. It'll be a nice introductory practice for you as we expand into additional heart practices in our 30 Sits in 30 Days course, a workshop for Buddhist meditation for recovery from addictions of all kind. Whether your addiction is to drugs, alcohol, or behavior addiction, all are welcome. So thank you for your participation. And without further ado, uh, let's get to it. If you haven't done so already, find a comfortable way to sit and allow your attention to settle into the present time experience of the body as it is right here, right now. And as we've been doing with most of the workshop, let's take 2 deep intentional breaths just to center ourselves, to honor this moment, and also just to signal to our nervous system that it's time to meditate, it's time to calm down, it's time to be here now. Taking a deep breath in, taking a deep breath out, taking another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And as we begin today's appreciative joy meditation, feel free to relax any physical tension that's being held in the body. You can soften the belly, relax the eyes and jaw, allow your shoulders to naturally fall away from the head, and release any tension that's being held in the upper back or throughout the body. And just take a couple moments to ease into the present time experience, calming the body, relaxing the body. You can allow your breath to be natural at this point. And we'll begin today's practice with just a minute or so of silent concentration, allowing the thoughts of the day to settle down. As we breathe in, we know we're breathing in. As we breathe out, we know we're breathing out. And we're just calming our mind and calming our body for the first minute or so of meditation. And having spent a little bit of time to calm our minds, calm our bodies, we'll begin the process of the heart practice by first reflecting on your deepest desire for happiness or freedom from the suffering of addiction. Now allow your heart's truest longing for truth and well-being to come to the forefront of your consciousness for this meditation and this practice. And with each breath, if you'd like, you can see if you can breathe into the heart center, the acknowledgement and appreciation of the joy and happiness that you have experienced in your life. And sometimes for those of us in recovery, this can be difficult at times, but think back to for the times of happiness and joy that you have experienced in your life. And take a moment to acknowledge them and appreciate them for a moment. Whether they're birthday parties, celebrations, simple acts of kindness, good friendships. And slowly begin to offer yourself appreciative and encouraging phrases with the intention to uncover the heart's sometimes hidden response of gratitude, because much of a appreciative joy practice is learning a gratitude practice as well. Your phrases can be as simple as the following for this practice. May I learn to appreciate the happiness and joy I experience. May the happiness and joy in my life continue and grow. May I be filled with gratitude for the happiness and joy I do have in my life. May I be filled with unattached, appreciative joy. And with this practice, as with other heart practices, if those specific phrases do not mean anything to you, feel free to create your own words to meditate on. But you are encouraged to find a few simple phrases that have a appreciative intention and slowly begin to offer these well wishes to yourself. And as you sit in meditation, repeating these phrases in your mind, be mindful that the attention will be drawn, as with the mindfulness meditations, back into the thinking of other things. Or if you're in early recovery, often with this practice, you may find yourself resisting or judging the practice of appreciative joy, or even your capacity for gratitude. And that's okay. This is a practice, and be mindful that it takes a gentle and persistent effort to return to the phrase each time. and that this is very much a retraining of our hearts and minds in recovery. May I learn to appreciate the happiness and joy I experience. May the happiness and joy in my life continue and grow. May I be filled with gratitude for the happiness and joy I do have in my life. May I be filled with unattached, appreciative joy. And in this heart practice, as with the other heart practices, the point of concentration is not so much the breath or the body or sound, but on the phrases themselves. And as our mind wanders, we return to the phrases again and again. We sense the reverberations and the feeling sensations within ourselves. And in a traditional appreciative joy practice, we would continue much longer with ourselves. But for today's practice, let's also expand the practice. Let us expand the practice to a friend, a colleague, or a benefactor, perhaps someone else in recovery who could use some positive vibes. But with this friend and someone whom it's easy to cultivate positive feelings for, where you don't have mixed feelings for, and just seeing them happy makes you happy. Begin to extend the practice with them in mind and recognize that just as you wish to be happy and successful and filled with gratitude for life and joy in your life, they too share this experience. They too share this universal desire, want, and human need for happiness and joy. With this individual in mind, extend your well wishes to them. And your phrases can be as simple as the following: May you learn to appreciate the happiness and joy you experience. May the happiness and joy in your life continue and grow. May you be filled with gratitude for the happiness and joy that you have in your life. And may you be filled with a sense of unattached, appreciative joy. Now you can let go of the phrases, let go of the benefactor, your friend, let go of any visualizations, and just return to the present body, present time experience of the body, easing back into the present time experience as it is, wherever you may be. And in a traditional appreciative joy practice, we would go for much longer, but this is intended solely as an introductory practice. So whenever you feel comfortable, free, feel free to open your eyes and return to your surroundings.